Okay. Bhimaya. Absent. Kalaya.
Absent.
Absent. Karthik.
Yes, sir.
Manjur.
Yes, sir.
Manoj. No, absent. Then Meghna Kalburgi. Okay, absent. Meghna Lokhande. Absent. Nandan.
Present, sir.
Nikita.
Present, sir.
Pradeep. No. Pramod.
Yes,
No.
sir.
Pramod present. Pranjali.
Present, sir.
Yeah. Prashant. Prashant is not there. Then Prema.
Yes, sir.
Rahul. Yeah. Ram. Ram is not there. Rohit. No. Varsha.
Present, sir.
Yeah. Samuel. Nikita, Supriya. Okay. Sharan.
Present, sir.
Shruti.
Present, sir.
Shweta Kalkeri. No. Snehal.
Present, sir.
Yeah. Sudarshan. No.
Yes, sir.
Present. Sudha.
Present, sir.
Suman. No. Then Vishal. Absent. From here, Akshay, Korad, Kirti, present. Supriya, present. And Nikita is also marked present. Okay, so now we'll first, okay, go through the overview of the case. Okay, it's a caselet or a small case. Okay, from your textbook. So cardinal connectors incorporation. Okay. So can I know whether any students have answered the questions? There were 3 questions at the end of the case. You can just orally reply, not a problem. Okay, so if anybody has answered the question, no? Okay. Okay, so if you have not answered the question, no problem. But can I hear whether students have read the case? Anybody has read the case?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Nandan. Okay, so there are a few students who have read the case study. Okay, now when we read case study, many a times this is a hypothetical company. Okay, we come across new companies, new industries, new products, new terminologies. Okay, in a case study. So whether anybody has made an attempt to find out what is a connector, what is a connector, and that is the product the company manufactures, and the personal selling strategy of the company depends upon the nature of product. That is the connector. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then what is the connector?
It's used in telecommunications, sir.
Okay. It is used in telecommunication or electronic products like mobile phone, computer. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So anybody who has read a little bit more about what is the connector? Yes. Okay. So what we'll do is, just give me a minute. Okay, so I'll make a new share now. Students, can you see this web page?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, first you can take a look at the images, okay, of the circuit board connectors. Okay, these are circuit board connectors. Can you see the images?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then, so we'll learn what is the circuit board connector. Okay. Okay. PCB connector, printed circuit board connectors. Okay. One minute. Okay, so what is a PCB? PCB is the printed circuit board connector. Printed circuit board connects electrical components on a conductive track or between pads on the board. PCB connectors are mounted on the printed circuit board. Okay, so if you get to see when the computer is opened, okay, or mobile phone is opened, there will be a printed circuit board. Okay, silver lines will be there on that, and these connectors will be mounted on that printed circuit board. Okay, what they do basically, okay, so they connect the electrical components, okay, between the pads on the board, and are typically used to transfer signals or power from one PCB to another PCB. Okay, so it acts as a conductor basically, okay, which connects electrical components, okay, between the pads on the printed circuit board, so which will enable the flow of electricity between the two components. Okay, so with that, so I'll make a new share. I'll make. Okay. So then, anybody who would like to give an overview of the case, means a short summary of the case, what the case is all about, what is the problem or pending decision in the case. You have to briefly, a brief summary of the case, or it is called an overview of the case. Who would like to give? Yeah, anybody who will volunteer to give an overview of the case. Means you have to summarize the case in brief, not in detail. What is the company? What is the nature of products? What is their strategy? What is the issue or case or problem in the discussion? case study is supposed to be interactive, right? A discussion oriented. So faculty or teacher acts as the moderator. He drives the discussion by way of asking questions and students answer. Those answers can be further, okay, need to be justified or they will be challenged by other students or teacher, okay? So that is how discussion, and everybody learns. We analyze the situation in this way. Yes. Any no volunteers? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
No volunteers. Okay.
No.
You want
I'm
to volunteer?
give-
You please
I'm giving,
give
sir.
the overview of the case.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The company is Cardinal Connectors. The sales manager is Sar Miko, and the company president is Bill Evans. The Sar Miko is believes in relationship marketing of the company. It connect directly with the customers so that it will helps to increase the sales of the company through the relationship marketing with the customers. But the president of the company is not believed in that. He has to come up with new ideas called e-commerce strategy. Sarmika sales manager is it is difficult to go with e-commerce, and but company president is believed in the e-commerce strategy. That's all about the case, sir. Short.
Okay, very good, Nandan. Okay, thank you for the overview. Okay, see, if you have been asked to narrate, okay, the overview of a case study or a case, so how one can write. Okay, so 1 minute. Yeah, can you see this MS Word now? Word document?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You see, if you have been asked to give the overview of the case, any case for that matter, so how you would go ahead? Okay, so I'll read it out for you. Overview of the case. The president of Cardinal Connectors Incorporation is considering eliminating its sales force. So there are sales representatives for the time being in the company. And products are being sold through sales reps. And replacing the sales force with a website, means e-commerce. Currently, Cardinal sells its custom designed circuit board connectors through two distinct channels. One is, okay, so that is a multiple sales channel strategy. So they sell their products through two channels. The first channel is personal selling through sales representative. 15 full-time salespeople sell and service Cardinal's bigger customers. And another is physical distribution channel, intermediary wholesaler firms sell and service smaller customers. So larger, bigger customers are sold directly through personal sales force. Okay, and smaller customers of the company are sold and serviced through wholesalers or intermediaries. Okay, so what is the issue now? Sales manager Sara Miko, that is how we pronounce Sara Miko, is strongly opposed to the idea, as are the full-time salespeople who obviously don't want to be fired. Fired means who has to leave the company. Miko must prepare for a meeting with the company president. In that meeting, Miko plans to present the strongest possible argument for why it is in Cardinal's best interest to keep the sales force. So Sara Miko, the sales manager, is willing, okay, is in a situation where she has to make a very strong presentation to the president of the company to retain the sales force. Okay. The purpose of this case is a twofold. Okay, what is the purpose of this small case? First, it exposes students to a multiple sales channel strategy and forces them to think why that makes sense in certain situations. Given the high costs associated with salespeople, it is often not efficient to have them call on smaller accounts with limited growth potential. See, we have discussed it in the class, okay, in the marketing management, okay, in this place element of marketing mix. Okay, marketing, okay, integrated marketing channels, nothing but distribution channels. Xerox Incorporation example I gave you, where Xerox uses multiple channels to reach out to different target customers. Same case like this, Xerox reaches out to its smaller customers, okay, through intermediaries. Remember, okay. Second, students are asked to develop an argument for why a sales force can truly add value to customers. Okay, again in semester 1, marketing management, same chapter, integrated marketing channels, that is distribution channels. We saw a graph of steps involved in designing a sales force. The third step, we learned through a figure how for different channels of distribution add value, okay, to the selling. So it is personal selling which adds highest value to the sales, but it is also most expensive in the among the other alternatives. So this should develop a better understanding of consultative selling and how it differs from mere order taking. A website can be a very efficient means of receiving and processing customer orders, but component consultative salesperson is much better than a website at solving business problems and delivering valuable services to customer. This is how a student will prepare and present his or her answers, and by that way student learns. Okay, somebody, who is that? Shilpa, I think. Please mute your audio. Shilpa Munnoli, mute your audio. Thank you. Cardinal Connector sells a customized high-tech product. Shilpa Munnoli, I think she has kept her video on and left. Okay. There is disturbance. Shilpa Munnoli, mute your audio. She's not listening. Okay, somebody please call her and inform to mute her audio. Otherwise, the whole class will be disturbed. Okay. She switched on joined the class and left the class. Okay. Anybody is trying to call her? Okay, class representative Prema, please call Shilpa Munnoli and ask her to mute her audio. This whole thing is getting recorded.
Okay, sir.
So I'll continue in the meanwhile. Cardinal Connectors sells a customized high-tech product. Okay, see, when the product is customized, a sales representative can add more value to the sales. Okay, and a website cannot add more value for customized products. Okay, it requires a face-to-face discussion with the company sales representative. High-tech product, okay, which inevitably involves a great deal of problem solving, information exchange, and firm-to-firm interaction. So this situation appears to absolutely require the skills and unique abilities of a consultative salesperson to manage. Okay, so this is what the students are going to learn in this case. Okay, so this is how you can write a more meaningful, okay, overview for a case. So what is the first question? What are the pros and cons of Mr. Evans, the president of the company, his e-commerce strategy? Yes, who has answered this question? Anybody, if you have answered the question, please read your answer. Anybody who has answered the question?
The pros is, sir.
Yes.
It will decrease the cost to company by eliminating the sales force.
Very good.
And the time taken to reach the to customers product is very short,
Okay,
because
faster.
order is taking through the
Order
website.
online. Yes, very good.
Yes, sir. And customer will get detailed information about the product within a minute, with anywhere, anytime.
Okay.
And the cons of the e-commerce strategy is, by eliminating the salespeople, the company will not maintain the good relationship with the regular customers.
Okay, that is possible.
Relationship. Yes, sir. That's
Okay.
it.
Very good. Okay, very good, Nandan. Good contribution from your end. Any other students who have answered the question? Any other student who have answered the question? Okay, no problem. But Nandan has made a good attempt. Okay, so what are the pros and cons? Pros and cons means advantages and disadvantages of the president, Mr. Evans' e-commerce strategy. His decision to sell the products online and eliminate or fire the sales representative. Firing means removing the sales representatives from the company. Okay, that will save a lot of cost to company. So let us go through. Okay. So some of the advantages of e-commerce strategy are the key advantage is cost savings as mentioned by Nandan. And we learned it in semester 1 marketing management. So this is how the whole syllabus and subjects are interrelated to each other. You cannot learn them in isolation. Okay, since semester 1 I have been telling. So now we are learning something, okay, what we learned in semester 1. Okay, remember. Okay, so we learned that selling online, okay, is the least effective, but the cost is the lowest among all the other alternate distribution channels. Okay, so the major advantage to company is cost savings. If the company adopts e-commerce strategy and eliminates sales representatives, which would stem from eliminating the sales force, because sales reps are expensive. They need to be given salary, which is a fixed component. They need to be given the expenses of traveling, food, accommodation, and other, as well as they have to be given commission on achieving sales targets. So it's a huge cost. And from not having to pay a margin to intermediaries. So intermediaries also will be removed here. So no margin for intermediaries. Okay. So another advantage is that the website is open and available 24/7. And thus it is easier to access than either a salesperson or a wholesaler. So salesperson or wholesaler are available only during working hours. If other time part of the day, if the customer wants to place an order, it is not possible. Then a website is also a very efficient means of ordering products, but only if the customer knows and can find what it wants to buy. Okay. So placing order is very easy online. So major advantages include cost savings. Okay, and accessibility is 24/7, and it is easier to place an order, but provided the customer knows what he wants to order. Okay, remember, because this is a customized high-tech product. Okay, so many a times customers are involved in face-to-face discussion with the sales representative in order to decide what product is suitable for them. Okay, yeah, next. Good. Then second question. Sorry, second part of the answer. So this is how in a case study, the case has question is actually two parts. What are the pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages of Mr. Evans' e-commerce strategy? So your answer should also be in two parts. The first part should speak about the advantages, second part should speak about the disadvantages. Okay. So please remember, here what I have mentioned are only key points, bullet points you can call them. But you need to actually explain how e-commerce strategy saves cost, or how it is easier for customer to have a 24/7 access on a website, or how it is easier for a customer to place order. You need to explain these bullet points. If you write only bullet points, okay, you won't get more marks. Please remember this, huh? Because in supply chain management, I and students have made that mistake, writing only bullet points, but not being explained. So this is how we are learning how to discuss a case. Okay. Then the disadvantages include Cardinal's best customers have long been used to being serviced by a salesperson. So all these years, the customers of the company are habituated or used to receive service from the sales representative of the company, and thus might not want to have to deal with an impersonal website. Personal selling is personal, direct, face-to-face. Okay, website is impersonal, though it is direct, but impersonal. So a website is great for ordering standardized products. Okay, so disadvantage is a website is great for ordering standardized products. Okay, so we are talking about customized products and standardized products. Please remember. Okay. So, or for reordering what the customer knows it wants. But Cardinal sells high-tech products that require customization. a component salesperson that can a competent salesperson that can creatively solve problems is typically necessary for this type of a sale. So website will not help solve the complex nature of the problem of the customers. So that is the major drawback of e-commerce strategy. Okay. So now let's go to the second question. So what is the best argument that Miss Sarah Miko, the sales manager, can make to keep her sales force intact? So she has to make a presentation where the sales force has to be retained. They should not be removed from the job. Yeah. So what are the major points which she can argue upon? Yes. Anybody who has answered the question? Yeah. Anybody who has answered the question? What is the best argument? Because Mrs. Sarah Miko is preparing for a meeting with the president of the company who is planning to eliminate the intermediaries as well as sales representative of the company, removing them from the job. And in the place of that, he is planning to sell the products directly to the customer online through a website, e-commerce strategy. So how Ms. Sarah Miko, the sales manager, can retain her sales force? Or the jobs of the sales representatives? What she has to speak in the meeting? What are the major points? Yes? Any student who has answered the questions? No. Okay. So let us see how you can answer this question. The argument should be rooted on the cons above. Okay. So cons, when I say the major disadvantages of e-commerce strategy. Okay, so what are the major disadvantage of the e-commerce strategy? Okay, the company is selling high-tech products that require customization. So when the nature of the product is highly technical and when it requires customization, okay, it will be a complex, okay, buying behavior which a customer will exhibit. So in such a case, a sales representative can help the customer, okay, solve the complex problem of buying the product, okay, directly face to face with his competency and with his or her knowledge. So a customer, okay, company will speak to the sales representative company face to face, and they will learn what type of product is more suitable. Okay, and all the queries will be addressed by the sales representative of the company. So it will this way easy for the customer company to purchase the product. So the argument should be rooted on the cons, major drawback of the e-commerce strategy above. But in addition to that, a major argument, Ms. Sarah Miko should argue that a well-designed website is a valuable supplement for existing salespeople. See how she should pitch in. She should not say no to the e-commerce strategy. So multiple sales strategies, multiple distribution channels are often required. So she should also support the e-commerce strategy. Okay. So she should argue that a well-designed website is a valuable supplement for existing salespeople. So she should put her argument that yes, e-commerce strategy can support or supplement the efforts of the salespeople and make them more effective in selling. Okay, so she should not go against. That is, Miko can tell Evans that she will train her salespeople to show customers how to use the website. So it is very simple. To reorder already specified products. So some products can be standard and some products can be already consulted and they're reordering. So in case of reordering, sales reps can train the customers how to order online. This will free up the salespeople time to sell creatively and solve customer problems. The end result will be further penetration of the major accounts. So the remaining time, all the time that will remain, because sales reps are assisted by the e-commerce or website, the remaining time they can focus more on major accounts. So I have always told you in marketing, accounts means customers. Okay. And in addition, Sarah Miko, sales manager, can argue that the website can be used to expand the market share by targeting customers that buy the more standardized circuit board connectors. Okay, so that is There are. But there are the company also sells certain standardized circuit board connectors. So the e-commerce strategy can significantly expand the market for those customers who buy standardized circuit board connectors, where even the sales reps cannot reach. Okay, the website can reach there. Company has to arrange for the delivery. Okay. Yeah, and then the last question. In your opinion, should Cardinal Connectors eliminate its sales force? You have to explain the strategy. So this is how even I ask the case study questions in my examinations. If you have to make a decision, I always write justify your option or justify your decision or justify your answer or explain your answers. Please remember, after giving your option or decision, you have to justify or explain how your decision is more suitable in the present situation. Anybody who has answered this third question?
Sir, can I answer, sir?
Rahul, yes, you can answer.
So firstly, even though the revolution of e-commerce will boost the business, the cardinal connectors is not supposed to do is fully eliminate its sales force. Eliminating the sales force can lead to lower the cost of the dimensions, bringing the benefits to both the company as well as the customers. So is, however, the cost of merits only derived from the sales force only, sir. So can you hear, sir?
Yeah, I can hear. So company should not eliminate its sales force, right?
Yes, sir. Company should not eliminate it.
Okay. Then what about e-commerce strategy?
So, as I said, even though the revolution e-commerce will boost their business, so it's not should not completely eliminate the sales force. It should be, but it's not 100%. It should not be, sir.
No. My question is the decision, your opinion is company should not eliminate sales force because we have learned the points. We have understood why. But why I'm asking, what
Yes,
about e-commerce strategy? Means company should not come up with that e-commerce strategy. That is what you want to say, right?
And also, yes, sir, and also under the conventional sales strategies, the sales rep emphasize on creating the customer share by solving their customer problems. No, sir.
Correct. So according to Rahul, since the nature of product, looking at the nature of product, it requires personal selling because as it will be more effective, compared to a website. So sales force should be retained and the e-commerce strategy should not be taken up by the company, correct?
Yes, sir. So in the dynamic, yes, sir. In the dynamic business settings, the different groups of customers tend to face distinctive problems. But in this case, the sales rep can customize the unique solution towards each of the problems by satisfying the customers.
Definitely correct. Okay, but also, see, yes, Rahul, we are running short of time, so I'll just conclude.
Yes,
Okay. See, though what Rahul said is one option or opinion, but usually please try to understand. Most business strategists would agree that the website should be used as a supplement to and not a replacement of the sales force. Remember, we cannot say no to e-commerce strategy because e-commerce is a new channel of distribution. It will reach out to a newer market segments. And it can be especially effective in case of standardized products. So the company should introduce e-commerce strategy selling online directly to customers, but it should be a supplement to Salesforce. It should help reduce the salespeople some work of their own, like reordering specified products or ordering standard products. To that extent, sales reps time will be saved. So this is especially true given the nature of the product sold by Cardinal Connector. So this is how one can conclude. But again, you have to explain in detail how this kind of a multi-channel strategy we are learning. Remember, students will be exposed to multi-channel strategy. So company should retain e-commerce. Company should start e-commerce strategy or channel, but it should supplement the efforts of the sales.